Greetings and welcome to Factorio, Bob's Mods and Angel's Mods with Rakkfalen, who is currently map mode, zoom in, right there, making rails. It's actually got rails up and running. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's some of the stone being used up, which is great. Don't know where you think stone from? Oh, it's there. You go. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ran it under.
Yep. So there we go. So we've got that, and I'm currently getting the coke up and running, ready for the basic electric circuits, which we will be needing for some of the advanced stuff, like just simple stuff like the fast inserters. They're going to need the tin stuff. Yeah, so the fast inserters require the electric circuit that you're going to be working on, which also requires this stuff. So,
why are you putting the crushed coal in when it needs coke?
Shh, go away.
I just want to understand the process.
It's called confusion. It happens.
Some steps were missed in this process, and I don't mind.
Yep, some steps were missed, and people will get confused.
I am going to be stupid and make a temporary build here for some engines, so that we can make a couple of trains, and then I'll make a real train build while I'm waiting for it. Okay, they need... what's all that stuff? Oh, actually, most of this is stuff you're making right now.
What?
Well, the trains need the, what's it called? The basic electronic circuit board, so we can't actually make trains until you're done with your build down there.
Yep, so I'm only making the coke part of it. We need, obviously, the other parts to go with it.
Right.
The electric circuit things and stuff. This is actually just going to be the coke build. I need to make a couple more of those instead of fine with the air.
Trains need 20 engine units. Okay, I'm fine.
Right, where is the liquefier? Where is the liquefier? Liquefier! There you are.
Do you want me to put engine units on the belt? Or on the bus? Like, I can just set up a build to put them on another part of the bus here. Although I don't know if that's actually helpful.
I don't think it's needed because we don't use that many engines in Found My Way. I mean, there's only robots, trains, cars.
Yeah, you know, only everything.
If it's something that is used a lot, it's best to be on the bus, basically.
Right.
If it's something that's only used occasionally, it's not worth the hassle. Liquefiers. Put you there, put you there. That'll probably be way more than I need.
Oh, our viewers don't know because it was during the live stream the other day that I mentioned this, but being from the US, we're used to, you know, driving on the right, and I set up a new Factorio world the other day and just automatically built it with left-hand drive, and then was very confused as to why my signaling wasn't working correctly. And luckily I didn't have any trains run into each other, but it took quite a bit of figuring out to find the issue.
I can only imagine that would be confusing.
Well, and at that point I already had like 3 different train lines running, and I'm going, I guess I'm just going to build the whole thing in left-hand drive. So I kind of just gave up and went with it.
Oh, flights. I still want robots. I like building things by hand, but I just like the convenience of robots.
Mm-hmm.
I need a... Where are you hiding?
I gotta organize my inventory.
I need carbon dioxide.
Already. I'm just barely getting started and it's already time to organize the inventory.
That's how you know you're doing it right.
Mm-hmm. Actually, specifically, I'm organizing my hotbar. The rest of it I don't care about.
No reason at all, other than symmetry, I'm doing that. There's literally no reason for that other than symmetry.
Where are we stopped? Oh, we're out of iron plates.
Are we?
Well, we're not out. They're just running really low.
Dead.
Why are you running 3 lines of iron plates, but only 2 of them are getting split off? Is that on purpose?
Where are you hiding? Because the third one's brand new. It hasn't been balanced yet.
Okay, I was gonna say it's not feeding into anything. It's just sitting there backed up.
It's feeding to the very bottom because that's the last thing I pulled out, but it hasn't been balanced at all because it's a brand new line. It was supposed to be 4 belts of iron, but then I needed steel in an emergency, and the belt was already there. So it's bad. Ignore it.
I would
yeah,
ignore it, but I also
like,
want it.
Yeah, I wanted to have. I was still going to back at some point and put down four lots. To have 4 belts of iron and then
whoops,
1 or 2 of steel.
Definitely just put that at the wrong spot, but oh well. I meant to break off the iron to bring it over here to the rails, but I actually brought it over to the drills. But that's okay. It'll do both.
Then you underground belt you there and there. Inserter arms. Doop. Of course, they're one outside the power grid. Why wouldn't they be? And then you go that way.
What size trains do you want to use?
One sec. I haven't really thought about the trains at the moment for anything yet. I haven't thought about them yet. I usually go with 111 for oil and gas and stuff, and then I would probably go with a 242 for ores usually, but I don't know how far away my ores are. Because if you look at the map, the ores are so far away.
This is a train world, isn't it?
It wasn't set up as one.
Really? They're really far away.
Yeah. Need a chest. For now, a chest can just go there. I can have all the coke that's spare. But I don't need it in my inventory.
In this world where I set up my trains backwards, I was working on getting everything set up the way I wanted, and where was I going with this?
I have no
I
idea.
completely lost my train of thought. It had something to do with trains.
Better idea.
Oh, I tried setting them up as 363s. And 363s are really hard to load because 6 doesn't split well when you can only split in 2s. It needs to be either 8
true.
or 4.
That is actually quite true.
The moment I stopped thinking about it, I got it. Excellent.
We have coke. Yes.
We also have a lot of carbon already.
Yeah, and also this chest had the ones that's in the machine, the 200, and the chest had what was already produced before, and I brought it down with me.
And I put the rest of what was already produced before in there.
Need some light bulbs down here. It's a bit dark.
Lights are overrated. What we really need is robots. Oh, you're working on that.
Well, researching it, yes, currently. Let's get a turret down here because I'm waiting for the first attacks to come.
What's a modular roboport?
You're asking somebody who hasn't got a clue.
Ah, okay.
My first playthrough with these mods, by the way. And I just had to go into it cold, so...
Well, we will learn together.
So, we have carbon, which is a first step towards the process for making the electronic circuits.
Question.
Yep.
Have you done any oil processing yet?
None at all, because have you looked at my oil supply?
It's kind of under stuff. Well, it's not under stuff. It's at the top.
It's at the top. I kept it off of it. It's only 3 pieces, though.
Yeah, that's...
There's also 2 pieces of natural gas, and the oil that's further away is behind bases, which I haven't been to yet. Bias bed is turned off, by the way, so they won't come. They won't expand, but you got to push them out of the way if you don't go for anything.
That's the fun part, right? That's why we built armor.
Exactly. So,
why was I even asking that?
carbon.
There was something I wanted to make, but I don't remember what it was now, and it required...
You asked about oil for some reason.
Right, because I wanted to make silicon wafers and plastic bars for transistors, for electronic circuit boards, for... What was I going to make with the circuit boards? I did that thing again where I was
Train?
forgetting what I was trying to make.
You were talking about trains earlier.
No, I'm already making trains. I don't remember what I needed that for.
Okay, just getting some more trees down here for construction to go down.
It must have been something really important.
Sounds like it.
No, there was something. I don't know.
Do these repair? I bet they do.
Oh, hey, did you want me to convert my burner ore crusher into a regular ore crusher?
You might as well. There's no use of it otherwise.
Since I have the resources in my inventory now? I have the resources to build
no
another
reason
warehouse.
There's literally no reason to have any burner ones now.
Just
the iron's so bad.
Don't stick your fingers in it.
Oh, why are we not producing red science?
Are you sure you meant red science?
It's red in the thing now.
Oh,
not making them because we're not making them because we're not making them because we are basically out of iron. Okay.
I remembered what I was trying to make. I was trying to make a stack inserter.
Fair enough. And the answer, by the way, is we're not making red science because we just don't have the iron throughput for it.
Yeah, I see that. Wait. What's happening here? Oh, steel's gone. That's what's going on. I was like, why is the iron backed up and the steel's not? Because steel needs iron, and we're not making enough iron. Is that still because we're blocked up on stone, or is there another thing causing that?
I'm guessing stone. I'm on way to investigate it now. Let's have a look at the map. We are massively backed up on stone. I mean, these are we're just not draining it fast enough, even with the concrete build doing its job.
I have a solution. It's messy, but it'll work.
I think we're going to need to upgrade this supply of concrete.
Definitely. Although that's also using up iron ore.
It is, but not as much. Using 5 bricks to 1 iron. It's not an ideal situation, but it's a situation.
Mm-hmm.
I need a couple more of those. I need 2 feed-ins and a feed-out. And then a feed-out. There you go. And just need a power supply out this way. There you go.
Oops.
And they're running.
Missed one. Boop.
Well, they're running, but they're not ever going to keep up with the demand. Plus, also, this is filling quite nicely as well. Alright, so that's now bringing out the stone. And these guys are still not keeping up with the demand, because the furnaces themselves are not able to produce it fast enough. Let's is it really a power pole in the wrong place or something?
Yup.
Damn your power poles. It's that one there. You know what? Let's just place these guys down. It's easy to figure out where things go. It's already spaced it out for extending the stone build. Need it anyway. But obviously, it.
Is that something I can? Oh, I can't pocket craft those.
What's that?
Basic electronic components. Actually, I can if I grab some carbon for them.
And so you'll need some other bits for it. It's the cavern you can't do because you need to liquefy it, but the cavern's down there, so.
And tin copper wire, which means I'm gonna need more tin.
That'll do, and then this side, run! And that's a few more furnaces up and running, but that'll only increase the speed at which they can fill up the system. But it should hopefully burn through some stone pretty quickly. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
No, actually, I still can't pocket craft them. I have to use the electronics assembly machine.
Oh, you mean the actual circuits themselves? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
And a light bulb.
They craft really fast.
Oh, they do, but it's just you got to get all the parts to them. There we go. Okay, that's now making more, and then we have light, and that's the wrong button. I just want a couple of hundred concrete on me, just to use some of it up. Because might as well start using some of the concrete up.
Yeah.
Give me a maximum, fill my entire inventory with concrete, and I'll just run down the bus and place them down. Da, 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 da. Concrete, please. Maximum size. And he runs down the well. Dun 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 dun.
Beautiful.
I ran out halfway down. That's a big chunk of the concrete used as well. It's a big chunk. Some of the concrete used. Dun, 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 dun. So we're going to have to head out to the battery base at some point. To the, if you look at the map, you'll see to the west of the lake, there's a couple of battery bases, and when we're at full run, the pollution almost makes it to it.
Yeah, I can see that being an issue.
Yeah, because once they start attacking, that becomes a problem.
I mean, you do have defenses up, which is good, because, you know, a lot of times I'll start a new base and I'll forget to put turrets up, and then things get destroyed, and I go, what just happened?
Yeah. I was basically told that there were more, basically. They were bad. This electronic machine you're using here.
This one?
Yeah. Also, we can move that down to the bottom and grab carbon from it as well now.
Right. I was just feeding it so I can get a few of them.
Yeah, so when you have a build. But to make that, it's going to require... to make those, it requires the tin copper wire, which I can get going. Because I have the copper here. And I think this is tin on the green one. Yeah. The green one's tin. And the one sole tree survived right in the way of the bell. Of course it was.
Well, where else could it live?
He doesn't live now. Alright, so that's going to be... I'm going to start moving some of the construction to the side at some point, because this is getting quite long as a base.
I don't know how to use that.
And we're also approaching the biters below us.
I gave you my crusher because I don't know how to use it. It could be dangerous in the wrong hands.
I mean, the crusher, it's just like an assembler, but it only takes in ore and puts out ore.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we need to have the assembler machines, that's the one. And you just need to, it's just standard copper wire, then copper wire again. Let's have a look. Where would they be hiding it? So tin wire just requires copper cable and tin. That's fine. And copper wire production is just standard issue production, I believe. Which would be more useful if we could find it in the list of many, many things that's in here. Ah, there it is. Copper wire, so it's just standard copper plates. So that's nice and easy to make. If I send you two over there, I can build it off to the side without any issues. Go that way, and just split it there, it would have been much smarter. And then you would go there with a splitter. Boop. You would run down to there, you run down to there. And you need underground belt. Boop, there we go. Right. So, underground belts.
I know it makes a lot of people angry, but I actually kind of like doing the thing where you just plop down an assembly machine, throw the stuff in it from your inventory, and then pick it up when you're done with it.
Yeah, I do that. For rapid building, it's just faster, because it's faster than handcrafting anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never actually had a complaint in Factorio, ever, about the way I build stuff. And everyone else that plays Factorio that I know is all saying, oh, if you do this, people complain about it. And I've never had anyone complain about my build style, even though I build stuff massively inefficient.
Maybe they've just come to expect it from you?
No one's ever complained, though. So it's like, you'd think they'd complain at least at that point.
I mean, your builds aren't that bad.
No, they're not. I mean, I've learned over time, but even then, I've never had people complain even from day one.
I get a little OCD about my builds, and this is not causing a problem for me, so...
Right, so copper wire produces 2 every half second, so 4 a second, and... How many do I need for this? So I would need... you. I need 3 every 0.5 seconds, because of course I have to hit this entire thing. Why would you want 3 every 0.5 seconds? That's just mean.
I have no idea.
So you're 4 a second, you're 6 every 2 seconds. It's just mean. Okay, so... Oh, I'm out of power poles.
What kind do you need? I've got lots.
Any, really. Just your power poles. Thank you. Right, so you're going to be needing...
I don't know if I picked those up somewhere or if I made them, but I had a lot.
They are automated, so you might have picked them up, but I don't know, obviously, where you got them from.
Probably.
What would actually be smarter to have made this in a slightly different way? Different orientation, not different way.
Are you making... What are you making?
The tin copper wire. Tin wire.
Okay. That's actually
because the tin wire and the carbon then get used together to make the circuit you need.
Right.
So if I alter the orientation of this just a tiny little bit, like that.
So 1 tin copper wire to 1 carbon.
Just did that, and then I can put you there and there. Hey, sorry, there. So you can make the wire. Wire. Lost my wires. Keep losing the wires in the list of all the stuff.
Okay, if you're gonna make that there, I'm gonna change up how this carbon is coming out of here.
I was gonna send the tin wire down and meet you over here somewhere.
Oh, okay. I was gonna bring the carbon up this way and build it right here.
I kind of figured we might need the tin wire for something else, so I wasn't sure.
Gotcha.
Really? Copper wire. There we are. Why is it copper cable instead of copper wire if I can't find it when I look for wire?
I don't know.
It's just being mean, I'm telling you. Right, so that's them, so we can output you to there. So you'll be able to output and feed a belt. And then we'd be able to take the belt. And where's my over assembler? Oh, I did that. That's just weird. There, and then you can come into the side of that. And in here we can make. What the hell is that? There's a hole in the ground.
What?
I never noticed that. There's literally a 1 square hole.
That's water. You have any landfill?
Yeah. No, I haven't got landfill made yet. There we go. So that's the...
I only had enough stone for 1.
There's the wrong one as well. Boop, that's the plate, the wire getting started, so I have the assembler starting. Here. Boop. Boop. Assemblers. And you guys can make the... That's not the right one. The coils are really annoying. You can make the wire. Boop, boop. So you need to take in from there. And power yourselves. Boop. And take a power cable from there. And then you'll have your output. Is that the conveyor belt for the wire?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Ignore the curve from the wire. That's just...
I don't know how many electronic components we're going to need.
Well, they're using making the circuits of electronic circuits, I believe. Basic circuits.
Well,
I mean, this might not be a big enough build yet. It's only a 2-piece build, so...
Right, and since each of these makes 5 components every 2 seconds, this is definitely going to be more than enough to fill a yellow belt.
Yeah, assuming that the supply of cables will actually be enough, which I don't think it will. Looking at this, I wasn't reading that far down the supply chain. But there they go. They're running. I might need to actually up these to fast inserters. Both of it. And then supply those up to fast inserters, and then those, and then hopefully that'll be okay. Definitely saturating the belt now. Good.
So
yeah, that's more than enough.
Your iron is backing up, but your steel is not. Are you using a lot of steel?
Not really. It's just not getting a lot of supply.
Wait, what did I do here? I did something dumb. I think I was trying to put it on the other side of the belt and kind of failed at that.
Yeah, I see that one.
Here.
But yes, that backed up really quickly and really good. Excellent.
There we go. That's what I meant to do.
Or you could just have a meet in the middle and come down one.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have them. They're very important.
Wait.
Next.
What were we making with them?
The basic circuit board.
Right. And the electronic circuit
Finally.
board. No,
So we now need
we
to
have the
solder.
basic circuit board.
We have the basics. They're on the bus as well. That's good.
Wouldn't
We just need to be in the solder. Get the solder ready now.
Which you make with resin
A
and then
furnace.
solar plate.
There you go.
What'd you just give me?
Furnaces.
Oh.
What do you need?
I
Need
need resin, which needs
Right, that's some
wood.
wood. Yep, so I'm bringing that down now. Wood. Done. There's the wood line.
Okay.
That's the resin. So next thing on that is solder.
Where's the resin? Resin.
And solder plate. Solder plate is made with lead and tin. So you got tin is the green one, so I can bring that down a bit further, no problem. And you need lead, which is the black one, which I believe is that there, but that could also be glass. New glass. Okay, that's glass. Where's the lead? I don't think I brought lead down
Oh
yet.
man, it's hard to keep track of all these things. Okay. So I've got resin. Oh, we were making solder. That's what we're making.
Yep.
Soldering plates, I assume, are made by putting solder in a furnace. No, putting lead and tin in a furnace.
No, you're putting lead and tin on the one. You are.
Okay.
Aha, there it is. Okay.
7 seconds and 5 seconds, so we don't actually need that many furnaces.
Da, 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 da. So I need that to be in the second conveyor belt. Need to rejig this a little bit here. Two go up there. Now this is the one. It's just complicated to try and change that. All right, so you start sending lead down the belt because I have it isolated off not to come down when it wasn't wanted. Lead ore is now its way down. Oh, that was unfortunate. Positioning on stuff. Need that to go there. Then you go that way. You go that way. Right, lead's on its way down.
Which one's lead?
All the way down.
That's not
You
lead.
what?
Which belt is lead? Probably the empty one, huh?
One of the empty ones, yes. Lead is on its way. I'll get to you in a moment. I'm just bringing it down to the actual smelters right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, both of those belts are not connected to anything. Are you gonna put it on the one
It's
next
the
to
one
coal?
There'll be one next to the green, next to the tin.
Okay.
We'll bring it down to you in just a moment. I'm just putting underground belts in place for it.
Will that reach that far? No, it won't. You did some weird wall stuff here.
With the gun turret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I couldn't be able to move the turret.
I've already fixed it.
Yeah, I just couldn't be able to move the turret, so I just extended it out by one way I needed the belt to go. Anyway, lead should be on its way to you now.
So wait, what am I splitting off for this?
Well, you need lead and you'll need tin, which is the green one.
To make solder.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, they did so long to empty out. So that goes there, and then good. So that's actually now flowing. Just wait for it to eventually empty out the old one. I hate this part. When you have a lot of extra materials in furnaces you don't want to use because you want to decommission them.
Yep. So actually,
I'm switching one of the furnaces, one of the smelter arrays over to lead, and the one that was lead I'm clearing down because I had the wrong way around. And having to check everyone to remove the raw material from it is just so painful. Alright, so that's done, and then over here just drop all the lead I don't need. There we go. Do. And you can connect there, and you'll be ready for whatever we put into that, which I don't know what it will be yet. I built one too many furnace arrays. Right, that's all up and running. That is there. Oh, yeah, you can see.
I think I did that right. No, I didn't. Wait, how do you make solder? Oh, you need the metal mixing one. This one.
The blue one. Because obviously the game has to be complicated for you.
Yep.
Then you need a fuel supply, which you can get wood, that's fine. And there they go.
Woohoo!
And then eventually you get solder.
Wow,
there you go.
You get 11 of them per machine. You like my fun belt weaving over here? It's pretty colors.
Okay, so we've got the solder there, which is good. The colours actually make the game look much more pretty than normal.
Alright, so wait, what are we making with this?
Basic circuit boards. Electronic circuit boards. And we will need quite a few of these, so we have to have machines to handle a decent throughput. And they will end up on the bus, most likely.
This will make 8 every 2 seconds. I don't think we have to worry about throughput, unless you're planning to put a lot of them on there.
Well, for example, blue fast inserters use them, and assembly machines use them, and so a lot of construction stuff uses them. But obviously, you don't need the high burst rate, do you?
Where are the basic circuit boards?
Going down now.
Oh, okay.
A lot of underground belts going to be required here because they're going right underneath all your machinery. There you go. Basic circuit boards. I'm now out of underground belts, and we'll go for a new stack. But I don't think it's stuck there again. I keep getting stuck on the chest because it's you can't squeeze through.
Sweet, is that all we need? The basic circuit boards, the basic electric components, and the soldering. Okay. So where are you wanting this on the belt? You want it next to the basic ones?
It would make sense. Need some more conveyor lots of bugs. I just ran out. Well, nearly ran out. And I definitely need some more of those. Doop, doop. There we go. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff in place now. we didn't have earlier. Dun 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 dun. Tell you what, you build a lot closer to the bus than I do.
Yeah, I do.
I've had a couple of instances in this playthrough so far where I've had to move things. Like, I'm going to build at least 4 squares away from the bus at all times now. Just from a personal, like, I've had enough issues with myself rebuilding things. Okay, let's bring the rest of this bus down so we don't lose them, because I'm going to end up in a situation where I can't build something because the bus isn't in the place. Oh, that was weird. There we go. That's going to be iron.
I can't see in the dark.
I know, the Roomba's light mod hasn't been updated yet. Somebody get on that quickly. But so yeah, that's why there's so many light bulbs that are being sort of automated, just because you need to see stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that everything going down? Yep. So I just need to bring the last line, which is the one that currently doesn't have anything on it, but I'm preparing ahead of time to bring it down with me. I had one material that I planned a furnace for, and then found out you can't put it into a furnace. Into smelters.
Oops. I am out of assembly machines because I am out of iron.
Assembly machines are automated, by the way.
Assembly machine 2s? Or
No,
1s?
ones. Number two is you can't automate until you have these circuits available.
Well, good thing I have a lot of it in my inventory.
Research. I want constructor bots. Yes, go. That's fine. Excellent.
I'm gonna make these put onto the other side of the belt.
It would make sense. That way you've got a full saturated belt rather than just half a belt.
Mm-hmm.
And then the colourful belts are back again.
There is not any rhyme or reason to what order I put these arms in, but I know that there are 2 reds and 1 blue for each machine.
2 reds and 1 blue for each machine.
These arms on these machines. I was not attempting to make any kind of sense. I just threw them down.
That's fair enough. As long as it works, it works. Whee. Damn lead. Beep. And then there, and undo that. Put an underground there. A splitter even. I'm going to move one of the bus belt pieces because it's right in the way of one of the bus lines. One of your split off lines. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, gear wheels. There we go. Boop. And then.
I'm
Perfect.
gonna put lights all over this. There we go.
Yeah, you need them. As soon as nighttime falls, you look at the content, it's like you can't see anything, and then you get all the horrible glitchiness from YouTube with dark moving stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Right. Copper is iron is still an issue. This hasn't been balanced since it got taken off up here.
And steel is still an issue because iron is still an issue.
Yep. Definitely need to deal with that situation. And then again, the iron and steel are both issues because of the stone backing up in the assemblers.
Mm-hmm. Have we helped that at all?
I mean, it's working, but I'm guessing there's just so much stone to come through now. Because this is already drained off here. And there's a flow going, but it's a...
This warehouse is like less than half full. Oh right, that's why I was making more of those.
What's that?
I had forgotten why I was making more blue arms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the stone is
But yeah, if you look
constantly
at the-
flowing now.
It is constantly flowing. It's actually to the point where all the assemblers are actually getting rid of stone now, which is great. But it's still a situation where over half of the ore processing machines are not actually able to get rid of their stone still. Actually, now it's a bit of a throughput issue from the ore,
Yeah.
which is good and bad. Do you know the actual good news, which we'll do in the next episode? Because we just sit 40 minutes. The other supply of ore available that we can use is over here, right next to the smelters, where I am now.
Oh, yes it is. Yeah, it's these ore sorting facilities are not processing it fast enough now.
Those ones up there are fine, but the if you go to the ore crushers below, the right-hand side crushers convert it straight into iron plates. Straight into sterilite, which goes to iron plates, which is why they're kind of half split.
Oh, yeah, I just followed the ore line from the smelters.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were also crushing them.
Those two you're on now, those two you're on now both make iron plates. The reason why those split out separately was due to I didn't want to put too much load onto that one side.
So the left side is regular ore and the right side is crushed ore?
Basically, yes. They both produce iron plates, but only one can be used to make concrete, so...
Which is the left belt, right? Left.
Yes. The left one is the iron ore, and the other one is the crushed ore.
I see.
So it's just one of the things where they're not getting any ore anymore because it's just the throughput of the pure mined material just isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just a matter of we need to set up a new mine right where I'm stood to get materials up to those processors.
Well, I guess we'll have to do one more episode.
Aye. And I think before we even end any kind of collaboration, we need to go deal with that base that's right about pollution level if you look right now. It's 1 square away from pollution hitting it.
Yeah, might be good to deal with that. Maybe.
It needs dealing with.
I mean, we can either deal with it now or deal with it later, and I think that's going to be more of a problem if we deal with it later.
Yeah, my advice is we end the episode now, we come back next episode. First thing we do is deal with that base, second thing we do is get this mine set up.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, in that case, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Rakkfalen, for being around. It's been very helpful for me to have some help on this, and I'm hoping you've seen the mods and had some fun with them.
Yeah.
But we'll see you all in the next episode. See you later, guys.